Ascended Masters, loved ones, teachers, positive ancestors, give me the overall energy as it relates to my collective and love. What do they need to know at this time? Oh, dang. I just heard start again. Thank you, Joe. I paid you to say that. I just heard start again, okay? There's this... Someone might want to start again with you here. To a time in which there was more of an innocence about the connection. There was more of an idealism around what could be possible. I feel that there's a part of you that you feel you can't connect to safely in love anymore. There's a part of you that you feel like you're having difficulty like connecting to. That part of you that just wanted to love and be loved freely without fear. There's a bit of a guardedness in this collective. A bit of a guardedness in not wanting to open up and be hurt again or be rejected. It's like you want to be this young blood. You want to be able to love freely, expansively. You want to be able to allow your heart to lead. But there's a part of you that's like, but I've seen some things. And I've seen this story before and it didn't play out the way I wanted. But I also feel like there's a need at this time to not allow yourself to be led by those fears. Because if you want love, you have to be love. Just like if you want a friend, you have to be a friend. And I feel like this is about embodying the energy you want to receive. Embodying the energy you want to receive and not allowing yourself to be defined by maybe the ebbs and flows of the path that you've walked up until this time. Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Spirit. Water sign could be significant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What do we need to know about the person my collective is connecting to at this time? Damn. This is somebody who is carrying a lot as it relates to your connection. This is definitely somebody who's still holding on to you. But this is also somebody who feels like it's hard to hold on to this at this time. It's like they feel like it's difficult to manage everything they're trying to manage while holding on to this connection, but they're definitely still holding on. What are they still holding on to as it relates to my collective at this time? Well, that's cute. So this is somebody who's still holding on to a hope and a faith and like a prayer, like a singular prayer that things will work out. It's like when they close their eyes at night and they go to bed and they pray for something, they pray for you. And I don't even feel like this is a religious person. I actually feel like this is somebody who in some ways is actually like anti-religious or like doesn't subscribe to traditional religious beliefs. That's what's coming through. But they do ask. They do ask for help with you or they ask for guidance. It's like this is somebody who does pray for a way to make this work. They do want this to work. But you're both having a difficult time connecting to each other at this time. You're both having a difficult time opening your heart. I feel that on both sides. I feel a little bit of resistance, to be honest. Okay? What is resistance on my collective side at this time? What do we need to know? Damn. Y'all think this is over. This reading. Y'all think this is over and you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to stick around. Some of you are like, if this is over or if this is supposed to end, I need to detach from this because I need to protect myself. So you feel like if you keep holding on and this is supposed to end or if this person is trying to end things, then you feel like you're going to get hurt. So you're like, I've already gotten hurt. I don't want to get hurt again. This is heavy energy. Yeah, you don't want to get rejected again. You feel like this person is pushing you away. You feel like this person is making it impossible to make this relationship work. So you feel like you have no choice. You have no choice but to end things because that feels like the way away from the pain. So it's like you're trying to keep it light and keep it pushing. You're like, boom, boom, pow, gonna move away from this now. Like that's your energy. You're trying to keep it fun, keep it light, keep it pushing. I don't actually feel that's how you feel. That's not how you feel. Like you're still stuck in like questioning around whether or not this is something you should grieve or something you should fully open up to. Damn. This is heavy. It's like you could go either way depending on the day. And you don't have a clear answer. Okay, what do we need to know about the energy on this person's side? My heart chakra is like radiating, pulsing right now. Heart chakra, root chakra, sacral. It's like I feel like this is very destabilizing for you. Some of you are having really strange dreams about this person in which something different happened in the past. Maybe even you might even be dreaming about them communicating with you, or be dreaming about them coming forward with some type of small offer. But then there's some part of you that's like, does this mean I give up? This is weird energy. This is heavy energy too. Okay, tell me about what this person wants to say to my collective, if anything. That they know they're stuck. It's almost like they want to tell you that they know they're stuck, but they don't want you to give up. They're like, don't give up. Let me figure this out. They want to have the opportunity to figure this out right now. Damn. What is this person trying to figure out as it relates to my collective? What are they trying to figure out, though? What do they need to figure out? How to make you forgive them? Let this energy drop. Let this energy dissipate. This person wants to figure out how to make you forgive them so you can love them like you used to. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you will. I feel that this is very difficult for you. Very difficult for you because for a lot of you, the reason why you don't forgive this person is because you feel like they're directly connected to you losing your faith. You felt like this is somebody who helped you have faith in a higher purpose, in what love could be in your life. This person like opened you up to a brand new world. And then like the ending of this relationship, it almost feels like this is inextricably connected to you now feeling kind of like disassociated. It's like the spiritual journey doesn't feel as exciting for you anymore. For some of you, you spiritually are disconnected. You feel disillusioned overall in your life now, that this connection doesn't make sense. You're like, well, nothing makes sense. For some of you, that's how you're feeling. You're like, if this was not connected to somehow a road leading to this person, like, what is the purpose? What is the path? Some of you are finding a difficult time reorienting yourself to the path. And that feels heavy. And that feels like a disconnect in your faith, a losing of your faith, disillusionment. And your belief systems are changing, which feels heavy. And yeah, you don't know where to go here. You don't know if you should recommit yourself to this person, even though you don't have a good reason to do so. Or disconnect completely, which doesn't feel right either. Damn. The song is Just Us. You're both experiencing this. You're both experiencing this. What is this person's instinct as it relates to my connection at this time, my collective? Their instinct is telling them that they need to come forward to offer you something, to make sure that they can shore up the destiny that you are meant to have. But there's also, I feel like some of you have recently had a download regarding destiny. Really asking yourself, like, what is the purpose of destiny? If destiny is fixed, is that truly destiny? Is that intuitively led, or is that egoistically led? When you have this idea in your head of like, this is my destiny and this is what is meant for me and this has to happen, is that your ego or your intuition? That's ego, right? Fixed, certain, immovable, irreversible. It feels like some of you are questioning, like, is this actually my destiny, or is this just what I wanted to happen? Important question, profound question. I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody who does still have a destined purpose with you. Tell me, what is the next step for this connection? Wow, this is heavy energy though. For a lot of you, you're feeling this energy heavily. You're having really strange dreams. A lot of you have been having weird headaches recently. A lot of you have been getting a lot of musical messages recently. Tell me a little bit more. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the messages on my collective side? What are they needing to... Yeah, for a lot of you, the messages you're getting are around cycle closure, because you feel like the cycle is closed. This is the thing that happens. It's like, this is that fine balance, a singular moment in time on the journey and path, when you were this close to closing the cycle, when you're at the precipice of closing the cycle. As you're at the precipice, that's when you feel the vulnerability of the energy, right? That's when your energy you're connected to can feel how vulnerable their position is. The awareness of the fact that they're basically on the edge of a cliff as to being part of your destiny or not being part of your destiny. And that destiny requires their commitment, their investment, a decision on their part. They must take inspired action, being courageous and brave enough to fully step into that destiny for the destiny to unfold. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy, right? Wheel of Fortune is not guaranteed. Luck, auspiciousness, expansion, not guaranteed. It is a continuation on the intentions that you set. Intentions are required. Commitment is required. Follow through is required. Not just divine timing, action orientation combined with divine timing. In perfect rhythmic dance. For most of you, it is a moment in time in which y'all are standing on business with this person because you feel like you have to close the cycle, but not only with this person or for this person, for yourself. For yourself. Damn. What happens if my collective closes this cycle here? For a lot of you, it will allow you to reset the karma in your favor. Okay, resetting the karma in your favor, forming a solid foundation in your own life. For those of you who feel like this is a twin flame and have been holding on to the journey and path, even though you feel like the behavior on their side has been self-sabotaging, therefore sabotaging of the relationship. For some of you, you're learning a lesson about the fact that sometimes you have to lead by example in a twin flame journey and relationship. You have to show that you're willing to protect your own energy in order for someone else to be inspired to do the same. So right now, you are being called as an act of divine intervention and purpose to lead by example, to say, I'm willing to do what's right for me, to encourage this person to also do what is right for them. I feel for a lot of you, this is a twin. This does feel like twin energy. But in the twin flame journey, there are periods of necessary separation as you recalibrate. The energy is too intense. The intensity is too strong, but that strong magnetic energy also has polarity if there's not alignment. I feel like right now this is a place in which it feels like there's a misalignment and it's creating this very strong polarity. You're either being pulled together so strongly or being pushed really far apart. I feel like right now you're feeling like this person is pushing you all the way to the other side of the world. Okay, what do we need to know? What is this person's next steps towards this collective at this time? Damn. Yeah, this is somebody who I feel like is making you feel like you have to compete for their attention at this time. This is somebody who is fighting with themselves here, though. Because they know that they have to make a decision here. They know they have to make a decision. This is somebody who keeps going back and forth on this decision. That's what this is. As you go back and forth regarding making a decision to open or close this cycle, this person goes back and forth as to whether or not they fully commit and invest in this cycle with you. This person goes back and forth as to whether they should establish a new beginning, uncharted territory here, new terrain, a new opportunity to step into that destiny. You are both going back and forth, but you are going back and forth as to whether you should close the cycle, and they are going back and forth as to whether they should open it. The truth is, who will end up winning at the end? Is it the person who's being led at this time by pragmatism? Perhaps some would say fear and guardedness. To some degree, both of you have that being led within you. Both of you are fighting your fears. But if this person is led by their heart, if they allow themselves to be led with love, undoubtedly they would choose this path with you. Damn. What else do we need to know about this? What is this person's instinct at this exact time? And how will this full moon impact it? Never doubt your place in this person's life. I don't say this to make you delulu, okay? Y'all, use your discernment. Make sure that you are connecting to this reading from a healthy place. Do not do too many tarot readings for myself or otherwise, okay? Connect to the energy if it feels expansive, if it feels like it helps you grow and evolve. But never doubt, if this is your reading, never doubt your place in this person's life. Hot damn. This is heavy energy. Because this is the energy of, I'm at the precipice of my greatest regret. This is somebody who feels like, listen to the song, I Want to Be Your Lover. It's like they're at the precipice of what could be the greatest mistake of their life. If they don't make this choice, if they don't allow themselves to be led by love and not fear, and if they do make this decision to be led by love, if they do make this decision to step into this new timeline with you, it opens up brand new doors. It creates opportunities for expansion. It gives them a life unlike anything they've ever experienced. But if they choose to stay stuck, or worse, they choose to continue to create false equivalencies or continue to fight for what they don't even believe in, they will lose access to all of the abundance this offers, your path offers, your relationship offers, you offer. Look at how abundant you are. People can't help but grow when they're around you. Not just because of what you bring to their life, but also because of the example you set. This is the energy of somebody who knows that their life will be so much better if they step into this path with you. If they step into this new world with you. Look at her, how fertile this ground is. Everything grows in this energy. The sun always shines on this energy. What is stopping this person at this time from making this choice? For some of you, this is somebody who has a wounded feminine energy. Ooh, I just got chills. For some of you, this is a masculine who has a wounded feminine energy. It could be a feminine with a wounded masculine energy. This is an inverted wound. This is an energy that comes from childhood. Somebody withheld love or affection from this person. Somebody made this person feel like they were unworthy of love. For those who attracted this person initially, it's because you carried that same wound. The two of you had the same affliction. You have now healed this wound. You are now standing in your courage, but feeling afraid. For some of you are feeling cold right now, shivers right now, cold right now in this moment, because you're afraid to leave this person on their own. You're afraid to let them walk this path alone because you know how painful it was to heal. You know how painful it was to go through this. The song Stormy Weather, you know what it was like to experience that. You know what it was like to be able to go through this process of having to be present in your pain. You just want to nurture this person back to life. You just want to offer this person the world. But truthfully, they're closing off to receiving this at this time. Okay? Tell me, how does this person see my collective at this time? See, here's the thing that's interesting. I see you both teaching each other so much along this path. I see that both of you are teaching each other how to trust. Both are teaching each other how to be open. And even in this energy of detaching and even closing this cycle, that feels like an act of trust. And I know that sounds counterintuitive. And I know you're like, lady, you've gone too far this time. Okay. But it's true. You closing a cycle and closing off or allowing there to be a natural cycle closure is an act of trust. That's an act of trust. Acknowledging the life cycle of anything is an act of trust in both the universe, in yourself, in your guides, in this person. To come forward as they are ready with an open heart. To say, I see you. I see you in your divinity. I see you in your humanity. And I love both equally. Damn. That's where you are. If you can see someone in their divinity and their humanity and love them the same, then you know that you have healed. For many of you, you're in the process of alchemizing this connection, and so is your person. There are ancestral guides working on both sides. There is deep inner child healing and reflection going on. There are heavy memories coming up to the surface. Heavy memories coming to the surface on both sides. Some of you are experiencing memories from childhood and memories from your connection at this time, all coming up to the surface. Making you think all you need from this person is an apology to gain a sense of forgiveness and moving forward. That will not be the cure for what ails you. For some of you, it's about going even deeper and determining why you're still reflecting on something that you know was something you had to go through. For some of you, it's about getting to the place in which you're no longer seeking a cognitive understanding and allowing your heart to lead you to an intuitive understanding. For most of you, it's about no longer doubting yourself and your ability to navigate the journey and path. And recognizing how far you've come. You have activated your third eye. You are seeing things clearly. A good friend of mine And wise sage, King Tarot once said, good God, get a grip, girl. Okay? And goes for you as well, not gender specific. Sometimes you need to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get yourself a goddamn grip. It's true. You got to get a grip. You say, I've reflected here long enough. I have consulted long enough. I have gone deep into the archives long enough. It's about damn time we move forward, right? 5Gs. Good God, get a grip. Girl, please. It's true. In this moment, it's time to make a change and have the courage to do so and influence and inspire this person to do the same. Have the courage to make a change. And when I say make a change, I mean allow a natural cycle to close. And yes, tough love. Tough love here for yourself to be able to give yourself the courage to move forward. For many of you, as you move forward, as you give yourself that tough love, you'll find that soft love. Some of you are having a difficult time finding that soft love in yourself. And if you can be in that tougher love, energy, mentality, protect yourself, give yourself that sense of safety and security, you can open up to that softer side again. In time, all in due time. Allow yourself to harden off. Allow that healing process to take hold. Allow that scab to form over that wound. That's graphic, but it's true. It's necessary, okay? Take some time with yourself. Allow that little beep, scab to form. And then on the other side, you'll be able to open up again. Potentially to a new beginning here. Potentially to a new cycle elsewhere. But you will feel safe to love again. And you will regain the faith that you have lost. That you might feel was taken by this person. It was not. It was the journey. And it was necessary. What do we need to know about the future of this relationship? My Sharia more. Some of you... You will always have love for this person, and this person's love that they have for you is actually fueling you forward. Some of you don't realize that this person is sending you love at this time. What is the future for this relationship? Dang. Yeah, right now it's release and rebirth, what we just said. Release, rebirth, and feel the feelings that come up on the other side. But for some of you who thought the reason why you were connected to this person was a twin flame or soulmate, most of you are right. This is a divine counterpart journey. This is a divine counterpart journey. That chemistry is a sign of a deeper understanding that the universe has of both of you and the need for you to learn and gain something from each other. It's not simply chemistry. Chemistry is a reductive term. Chemistry says we have electricity. There's interconnectedness here. There's purposeful interconnectedness here. And that chemistry was an indication of the fact that you were meant to create a story together. And the story that you're creating has still not borne all of the fruit that it is meant to born. So I see this is a journey towards union. For most of you, there is a reunion with this person. For some of you, this is happening in the summertime. For others, this feels like it's in the May time frame. You could be born in May. That's a strong confirmation. Okay? What do we need to know here about that future path once we release? Yeah. When the two of you do come back to this in the future, when you come back to this in the future, you are going to feel that same motivation and desire to be led in the same way that you were in the past by your heart. For some of you, you do need to take a break from this person. Take a break to heal. Take a break to get that spark back. Take a break to reconnect to yourself. And until then, this person will be doing the same. You are mirroring each other heavily in the energy. Okay? Heavy mirroring energy. And the decision this person has made, that they will reunite with you again. As we evolve in the energy here, as we allow them a moment of trust, as you take a step back and observe them instead of judging them or requiring something of them or expecting something, as you just allow them to be where they are, they come forward willingly. I hope that message was helpful for my collective, sending so much love, positive energy, and abundance. If you enjoyed that collective message, 1111 down below to let me know that that was yours.